Hey guys, what's up? Ashley here, day number 172 of Giggling. And welcome back to another edition of Confessions of a Giggler. Today, first I want to say it's very hot outside right now, so I'm not sure how long I'm going to make this video before I run away from the hot outside. But what I want to talk about today is all of my thoughts and opinions on the Can't Get Enough tour. um, so I went to opening night in Dallas on Thursday. Today is now Saturday. So it's been 2 days. I've had 2 days a day and a half because I guess it's like 11 a.m. now. But it's like I had a day and a half to like think about it and take it in and absorb it and really think about all of my opinions. This is going to be full spoilers, so if you or don't want to know anything, then stop watching because I'm going to talk about all the songs, all the everything. So and what I think about it all. Also, I just want to say that some of my opinions may be overly critical, but that's just because I expect so much from them, and also because it's also just being like nitpicky. It doesn't mean in any way, shape, or form that I did not enjoy myself and I did that, or that I did not enjoy the show. So it's just like little things here and there. But so let's get to it. Full spoilers. um, so Can't Get Enough tour. Hold on. Okay, there were people walking behind me and they were talking loudly, so I didn't want to get them by accident. Anyway, so my thoughts. Okay, one, the stage incredible. Is an incredible. They really, really increased their production value. Like last summer, so last summer, all in a row, we went to Big Time Rush concerts. We went to a Backstreet Boys concert, and we went to O-Town stuff. And what we said for quality, like production quality, not anything to do with performance or anything, just production quality. We said Backstreet Boys was like a Broadway production. Big Time Rush was like off Broadway, and O-Town was like the local high school or community theater. But I mean, that doesn't mean anything about performance at all. Nothing about that. Okay, so anyway, they really increased their production value. Like, this might be, in my opinion, this is probably the best set that they've ever had. I know that they had like that trampoline jungle gym thing for a long time back in the day, but I think I like this more because I am a big fan of like the lights and the screens and the lasers, and like good lighting makes all the difference. So I really appreciated that they stepped up the production value, and I know that that's not cheap, so that was really great, and it's super appreciated, and like it made the whole show feel elevated, and yeah, so it made the whole show feel elevated and just like, I don't know, like closer. It's a lot closer to like a Backstreet Boys level production, or like Kyla said, it felt like Taylor Swift level production. I mean, obviously not that level because that was a stadium tour, but like, they're getting there on their production level. And so I really, really love that. I thought that was fantastic. And I love a good rising stage. You can never go wrong with a rising stage. So I really love that. Let's see. Okay. So in our predictions, when we were saying like, what do we think they're going to open with? How are we so like, Can't Get Enough was right there in front of us. It was there for the taking. It was like low hanging fruit. And yet none of us guessed that. Of course that's the opening song. Why wouldn't it be the opening song? That's what the tour is called. So they opened with Can't Get Enough. And and I thought that they did it really well. I wasn't a huge fan of the song when it first came out, but like after seeing it live on those other little shows that they did in the winter, it really improved my opinion of the song. Like I really started to like it then, and the music video is so silly, so I do appreciate that. I love a good silly music video, and which isn't have anything to do with the concert. I'm just talking about the song in general. And then, but the way that they did the song at the show was incredible, like really, really good. So, what did they go into next? Elevate, I think. I think Elevate was the next song, and Song for You. So the first three songs. I don't have a set list in front of me, so this is just off of my memory. But every song that they were doing at the beginning, I was like, oh my god, yes, 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 so good, so good, so good. And after the first Can't Get Enough song, I was like, yeah, I'm going to be in trouble, because I think I'm going to like this tour way more than I've ever liked any of their tours. And so to me, that first like little set that they did set the bar incredibly high for the rest of the show. And I knew going into it that, because they said that they weren't going to be repeating a lot of songs from last year, so I knew that we probably weren't going to see No Idea or Show Me, which we didn't. And they said there was very, very little repeats. What I was not expecting was for the repeat to be Any Kind of Guy. That really annoyed me. But I do understand that I am in the way minority in not liking that song. And I honestly don't understand how. I don't understand how everyone loves it so much. And so my new opinion of Any Kind of Guy is, last year it was bearable because they made it silly. Like they really cheesed it up. And I was like, okay, fine. Now it's fun. It's fun. Like, do I love this song? No, but it's fun. I'm having a good time watching it. Now they're playing it acoustic. So, meh. Like, now you took away the fun element of it. So, I can't take this song seriously. I'm so sorry, but I cannot. I can't. I just cannot. So, I feel like that could have very easily been replaced with one of their other new songs that they didn't sing. Okay, so this is my biggest problem with the tour. And like I said, the beginning set the bar so high, and I was like, every song, all the way, I guess, for a good portion of the show, every song was like, yes, oh my god, yes, oh, I can't believe they're doing this one, oh my god, this is so great. And then like we got like all over again, and they spent a lot of time dilly-dallying on the left to the right, blah blah blah, like pick something else. It's like, I get it, it's easy for crowd participation, but like you know. But I will say that Logan does this little part, like he sings alone in the beginning, and he does sound fantastic. But I just wish that, but I think that Logan would sound fantastic singing any of the songs. So I just wish that it was something different. And then again, I thought Any Kind of Guy was a little bit of waste. So, and then also they repeated Confetti Falling, which it's a fun song live. It sure is. I enjoy it. But if you're only going to be repeating a few songs from last year, I would have preferred it to be something different and not Confetti Falling. Or not repeat any of those and just do something completely different. You know? Because regardless of which songs they picked, my most upsetting thing is that, so there's 10 songs on the album. 2 of them are singles, so you knew that they were going to sing them. So let's not count those. So let's say 8. 8 songs on the album. They only did 3 of the 8. And that to me is the most upsetting thing, because this album is their greatest piece of work to date. And I mean, in my own opinion, which I think is a strong minority, because apparently a lot of people love the first album, but my opinion is that every album they've done has gotten progressively better, with the first album being the worst, then like a huge jump to Elevate, then a small jump to 24/7, and then this I think is another big jump. I think this is leaps and bounds better than anything that they've ever done. So for them to only be singing 3 of those songs is very upsetting to me. Like, and also, but like, I have this complaint about any tour, any concert that I ever go to. I've always complained about this with the Backstreet Boys, because they have 50 billion hits, and that's what people go to see. I understand that, but like, I go to see the new album because I know if I go to the next tour, odds are you will be singing those hits again. Or I've already seen them at every tour in the past. You're like, this is the one chance that I'm ever going to have to see you sing Brand New, and you didn't do it. You know? Or Brand New and Another Life are my 2 favorite songs on this album, and Weekends. They do Weekends. So one of my 3 favorites are played. Fine. But like, Brand New, we got Any Kind of Guy again when we could have had Brand New? I mean, I can't endorse that. I can't say I'm happy about that. Like, I'm not gonna like pretend and say, oh yeah, it was great. That was not great. If you put Brand New or Another Life in that slot, I would have been way happier. Also, so another complaint that I have, and again, my complaints aren't bad. It's just like, because the beginning of the like, my expectations were high, and then because this album was so good, and then the front half of the show was just incredible. So my complaints really come from like the length of the concert. Like, it was pretty short. They were only on for an hour and a half, and I feel like saying that is like silly to say, but like, you don't need to have 3 different costumes when you're only on for an hour and a half. You could just wear the same thing. That's fine. Wear the same thing. Put layers on, and your costume changes as your layers change. But so I thought that there was a lot of wasted time with changing costumes, and like, the end kind of just felt like, oh, that's it, we're done. Like, and then when it's over, you're like, wait. Why didn't they do all these other songs? Like, they left out Music Sounds Better. That seems strange to me. And like, also, they did Famous and City Is Ours and Big Night. Like, you don't need all 3. 2 of the 3 are good. Like, you did City Is Ours and Big Night last year. So if you wanted to do one of those and Famous, fine. But you didn't need all 3 of them. I thought that was silly. But like, I guess I get it. Like, these kids are coming for the nostalgia, and those are the songs that were big on the TV show. I get it. It's not lost on me, and I know that I'm the minority here, so it's fine. Another thing that I'm not sure if it was because I was like where my seats were, but it seems like they were always back far on the stage. Like, they weren't like close to the edge or at all. Like, there wasn't a lot of fan interaction, and I think a lot of people are going to be upset by that. It makes it a little less inviting, and I guess that goes along with the production value being increased. So I don't know, because like, they did spend a lot of time on the risers, and those are pushed back onto further back in the stage, which is good for most of the crowd. Like, it's better that they're up there for the majority of the people. It's the people who are sitting close in the front and stuff that want you, I guess, are selfish and greedy and want you to be even closer to their face, right? And I mean, I'm totally guilty of that. So it's not like I'm calling anyone else anything that I'm not, right? So, yeah, but what else? But I mean, overall, I had a fantastic time. It was a fun show. A lot of the songs I was very happy with. I think that my favorite was Invisible. I didn't realize I liked that song so much. I didn't know. But when they were doing it, it was so beautiful. I was crying. Like, I couldn't help but cry because it was so beautiful. And I don't cry over music often. I mean, I guess now, like, now in my old age I do, but like, I used to not. But like, there's not a lot of songs that make me cry, and in general, that was never on my radar as like a favorite song. I would have given it a 3 before, but like if you include this performance of it, 10. And I mean 3 out of 5, and now 10 out of 5. It was so good. Like it was like it gave me the same feeling that I got the first time I saw them sing No Idea. And that's why I love them so much, is because of that first time I saw them sing No Idea. So Invisible is just wow. It was wow. Worth the price of admission alone just for that song. So everything else is like a bonus at that point. And again, with any of my criticisms, again, I'm just being like, overly harsh because I care so much and I love them. But yeah, it was a good show, good solid show. Yeah. So I had a lot of fun. I hope that you guys go and make your own opinions of the show and have a good time. And I'm sure everyone will have a different experience because everyone's like opinions of all the songs is different, right? Like no one has the exact same favorite song, and no one has the exact same least favorite song. Like different songs hit everyone differently. So like I said, most of the kids going, and I call them kids, they're not really kids, they're 20 somethings, but most of the people going have huge nostalgia for a lot of those songs from the TV show. Like I don't have that because I was already an adult when the show came out. So I guess maybe that's where the difference is, So yeah, that's my opinion. I guess overall I would give that, like if we're rating the tour on a scale of 1 to 8, 1 to 10, I'd probably give it like an 8.5, which is a solid score. It's really good. So I had fun. You're gonna have fun. If you don't go, just watch videos of it on YouTube. You'll enjoy those. I'm sure Delise will have a whole bunch up soon. Her tag is it's the letters of As Long As You Love Me and then 97. So ALAYM, right? As long as you love. Oh, LM. Sorry, whatever. Figure it out. As Long As You Love Me 97. But just the acronym for that is her YouTube handle. She's gonna have lots of videos, I'm sure of it. She didn't really record on Thursday night, but she's going to a lot of shows. She says she's not, but she is. So there'll be videos on her channel. So stick around for that. I'll have some more videos throughout the summer because I will be going to a whole bunch more shows. So we'll see how that goes. And yeah, happy tour season, guys. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Love you. Bye.